Hey, what's going on, friends and theme park fans? This is Silver Stix here for another Stix Top 6, where I count down the best and worst that theme parks have to offer. Alrighty folks, back when Universal Studios Orlando first opened its gates back on June 7th, 1990, the only thrill rides available around the entire park, if you can even consider them thrill rides, were Jaws, Confrontation, and maybe Earthquake if you get nervous easily. This was obviously back when Universal Orlando was still part production studio, and the park as a whole was much less interested in being your average theme park, and was more intended as a way for guests to get even closer to their favorite Universal properties in the most immersive way possible. And it's just so crazy that only 29 short years later, we'd go from all that to Jimmy Fallon and Kevin Hart riding the Rip Ride rocket for a funny YouTube clip. I guess this entire shift from small backlot park to a giant 3-park, almost 4-park mega resort has just really got me thinking a ton about all the biggest and baddest rides and attractions that have come in to really cement that idea that Universal Orlando is nowadays just a proper, thrilling theme park. And I figured what better way to discuss these epic heart-pumping attractions with you guys than to count down what I think are the top 6 best Universal Orlando resort thrill rides. Let's get right into this. Starting off our list today over in the Production Central section of the park, where we can follow in Jimmy and Kevin's footsteps and take on the Hollywood Rip Ride rocket. Open on August 16, 2009, this steel X-Coaster starts you off on a massive 167-foot tall vertical lift hill before blasting you 65 miles per hour around this 3,800-foot long track for a minute and 39 seconds. This entire ride-through is complemented wonderfully by speakers on the seats of the ride cart blasting any of 30 different songs that you can choose from, and there's honestly music here for just about anybody. There's rock and roll, hip-hop, country, and even some electronic music, and depending on which song you end up choosing, it can really affect how you experience the ride. But regardless of which you choose, Rip Ride Rocket will still be one insanely intense, thrill-tastic roller coaster that you absolutely won't soon forget. And I highly recommend anybody giving it a chance on any trip to Universal Studios, if for no other reason than just to enjoy some great music in one of the coolest ways you possibly can. Making our way over to Islands of Adventure, we can splash right into the Toon Lagoon section of the park where we can take a 5.5-minute ride on the incredibly themed Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. This ride first debuted alongside the opening of Islands of Adventure on May 28, 1999, and it's remained a total fan favorite even to this day, usually garnering around a 25 to 30-minute wait time daily. It's just a log flume ride, but the Rocky and Bullwinkle theming is off the charts and hilarious, so much so that the queue is even fun to walk through. The insane amount of dark ride type effects and animatronics used throughout this ride will just blow your mind, and the massive 75-foot final drop is a pretty fantastic cherry on top of an already fantastic attraction. There's really just nothing negative to say about this ride. It's nostalgic, it's great for those constant hot Florida days, and you just never see anybody disappointed after riding this. It's always just a bunch of laughter and smiles. It's fun, it's scary, it's intense, and it's a total must-do on any trip to Islands of Adventure. Sticking around in Islands of Adventure, we can make our way over to the Marvel Superhero Island, where we can blast off with the Incredible Hulk coaster. Just like Ripsaw Falls, Hulk's also been in the park since opening day back in May of 1999, and it's been scaring guests each and every day since then. I mean, besides its huge overhaul and refurbishment from September of 2015 to August of 2016, but that's besides the point. This ride is still just the definition of a thrilling roller coaster with a maximum speed of 67 miles per hour, a 110-foot maximum height with a 104-foot drop, and 7 different inversions. Yeah, needless to say, this will definitely have just about anybody's stomach turning upside down immediately, but in like the best way possible. The Hulk theming is just unreal. The ride time is 2 minutes and 15 seconds long, so you get a decent bang for your buck with this one, and there's just not one slow period on this ride at all. From the second you step inside the queue, you're already completely immersed in the world of the Incredible Hulk, and then when you blast right off at the beginning of the ride from 0 to 40 miles per hour in just 2 seconds, your whole mind will just be transported into a whole new world of speed, intensity, and excitement. And it's a feeling absolutely nobody should have to miss out on any trip to the park. Once again, sticking around in Islands of Adventure, where we'll be making our way over to Jurassic Park to take on the aptly titled Jurassic Park River Adventure. Simply put, this ride is just fantastic. It drops you right smack into the world of the Jurassic Park movies with audio animatronic figures of all your favorite dinosaurs. The scenery, narration, and music all immerse you fully in this eerie and lifelike environment. The 6.5-minute ride time gives you more than enough time to really take in everything you're seeing, and the final dark ride section inside the water treatment plant with raptors around every corner and the T-Rex popping out before you take on the massive 85-foot final drop is just perfection from start to finish. I guess I'll just say, if you're a fan of Jurassic Park in any sort of way, then you're gonna love this attraction. If you're a thrill seeker looking to feel a huge rush of adrenaline, then you're gonna love this attraction. If you're someone who just loves dinosaurs in general, then you're gonna love this attraction. And if you're someone looking to just get a little wet on a hot Florida day, then guess what? You're also gonna love this attraction. It's really got a little something for everybody, and it's just beyond impressive to this day. It truly is a one-of-a-kind ride, and I highly, highly recommend it. Moving back over to Universal Studios in the New York City section of the park, where we'll be able to take on the terrifying Revenge of the Mummy, which actually replaced one of the quote-unquote thrill rides I mentioned in the intro, Confrontation. And they definitely kept the thrills going when they switched the ride over with this one. Revenge of the Mummy is a hybrid dark ride / steel coaster that uses special effects, fire, and horrifying animatronics to put you face first against the evil mummy Imhotep and his army of bugs and, well, mummies. It's an absolutely petrifying adventure through tombs and crypts before reaching the 40-mile-per-hour roller coaster section of the ride, where you fly past giant mummy faces spraying fog at your ride cart, all in complete darkness. It is just super intense and hilariously fun, all at the same time. And then finally, Brendan Fraser screaming about his coffee at the end of the ride is just the best thing in the whole wide world.
Hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I would have enjoyed this interview a lot more if I had got my cup of coffee!
There's honestly just so many quotable moments like that throughout the entire ride. The queue is flat out amazing and feels like a Horror Nights maze minus the scare actors, and there's all these awesome hidden secrets and Easter eggs around this attraction that you absolutely can't see all of in just one ride through. So this ride will certainly end up being one that you'll find yourself coming back to again and again and again, usually even multiple times on each visit to the park. Or at least, I know I sure do. Finishing off our list today, we'll be making our way back over to Islands of Adventure, where we can head on over to Hogsmeade and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter to take flight on the one and only Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Oh yeah! Since its debut back on June 13th of this year, this one-of-a-kind steel launch coaster has remained one of the most popular and beloved attractions that Universal has ever had to offer, with wait times consistently over 100 minutes daily. The ride itself lasts just under 3 minutes and tells the story of Hagrid taking us Muggles on a tour through the Forbidden Forest perfectly by using some fantastic lifelike audio animatronics, an amazing narration by Hagrid himself, a full-on drop tower portion of the track, 7 different launch sections, and a maximum speed of 50 miles per hour to truly bring this, as Universal would call it, story coaster to life right before your eyes. And it really is a magical experience. I'm not even a huge Harry Potter fan, and I'll still be the first to tell you that the immersion and theming at play here is just off the charts. It's seriously unbelievable how realistic the entire experience is, while still being a thrilling, intense, and genuinely mind-blowing roller coaster. No joke, it's honestly one of the best rides you can find in just about any theme park right now, period, and it's easily the best thrill ride in all of the Universal Orlando Resort. Without a doubt. Alrighty folks, so that'll about wrap up today's Stix Top 6 episode. I really hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video around. It'd mean a lot and help out a ton. Also, leave in the comments what your favorite and least favorite thrill rides are around the Universal Orlando Resort so we can start a conversation down there. But anyway, gang, with all that out of the way, this is Silver Stix signing out. I hope you have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace.